Shri Kartikeya Sharma.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir. I rise not merely to speak about a song, but about a civilizational milestone that gave India its first language of nationalism, about a creator whose contribution has been systematically neglected, about a song that was truncated under political pressure, and about our collective responsibility today to reclaim, restore, reaffirm what is rightfully ours. When Bankim Chandra Chatterjee composed Vande Mataram in 1875, it was not merely emerged as a song that addressed Bharat not as a territory, not as an administrative unit, but as a mother. The single idea transformed the very meaning of nationalism. This is precisely why the British feared Vande Mataram. They did not suppress ordinary songs. They suppressed ideas that awakened political consciousness. Singing it invited fines, arrests, expulsions, and reprisals. Yet the song traveled from classrooms to jails, from Bengal to rest of India, and from whisper to war cry. During the Swadeshi Movement of 1905, Vande Mataram gave moral force to economic self-respect and indigenous production. Revolutions, sir, are not sustained by arms alone. They are sustained by ideas. And Vande Mataram was among the strongest ideas of our freedom struggle. In 1937, under the Congress leadership, following objections raised by the Muslim League, the song was officially restricted to the first two stanzas. Pandit Nehru himself acknowledged that the remaining verses might irritate certain sections. The opposition came from the Muslim League, which opposed the song even after dilution. The distinction is clear, sir. Those who favored partition were the only ones who opposed Vande Mataram. Nationalist Muslims never did. At 50 years in 1925, Vande Mataram was the cry for a people against an empire. At 100 years in 1975, it lived in a democracy where liberty had been put on hold. The contrast speaks volumes about the moral inconsistency of those who claim sole ownership of India's freedom. The tragedy of the song is paralleled by the neglect of its creator. Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, the father of modern Bengali literature and architect of cultural nationalism, is nearly erased from our academic discourse. In universities, secular historians dismissed him as Hindu communist, while his profound philosophical and literal contributions remain unexplored. For nearly 7 decades after independence, the house in Uttar Barasat, the sacred site where Vande Mataram was composed in 1875, was ignored. It is only under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi that dignity and recognition have been restored to the historic site. I urge the same resolve to be extended to restoring Bankim Babu's rightful place in our academic and intellectual tradition, because a civilization that forgets its creators is a civilization that has forgotten itself. Vande Mataram is not history. It is a philosophy still in motion. Its philosophy of self-reliance, moral courage, knowledge and national confidence is more relevant today than ever before. Sir, I'd just like to complete.
Concluding words, please conclude.
सर, मैं बस इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ, मैं भारत के सामने हम सब पार्टी बाद में है, राष्ट्र पहले है, राजनीति बाद में है, राष्ट्र पहले है, धर्म और मजहब बाद में है, राष्ट्र पहले है। वंदे मातरम।
धन्यवाद।